Here's what it looks like to be targeted and retaliated against here in the LPOA. On 4/4, I request to meet with Mark because I've got some questions about some finances, like who does his review and staff raises, things like that. He shows up 30 minutes late and he sits down, he puts his iPhone on the table and he's like, "Hey, can I record this?" And I was like, "Sure, no problem." At the end of the meeting, Mark slides a piece of paper over to me and says, "Hey, since you're here, Sean wanted me to give this to you." I pull it up, and this is the citation they gave me. So RE, abusive behavior, failure to comply with staff. The following violation has resulted in $100, 6 points. 328, which is after the candidates forum, member continued to vape after Argyle staff requested he stop. I immediately called shenanigans and said, "Mark, what staff instructed me that?" He's like, "Oh, I think it was Yvonne or Dylan. I'll ask Sean and let you know." Okay, yeah, please do that. And he's got a recording of this conversation, and he has not provided it to me, even though I've asked twice. So since then, I've sent lots of emails. Here's what I sent on May 13th that shows the third request for the information. Like, who said this? Like, if I'm going to go to appeal, I can call witnesses. Who said this? Because they're clearly part of the case. After that third request, that same day, Sean sends me this emails. "Good afternoon. I received a complaint that you had ignored posted signage and were vaping in the Argyle. I pulled surveillance and found the violation to be true and issued the violation pursuant to 480. Okay, which one is it? Did I not read the sign or did I not comply with staff?" Right? That's a big difference, right? Especially if your subject to the citation is abusive behavior, failure to comply with staff. There's a big difference between staff and a sign, right? So let's look at 480. Abuse and harassment prohibited. A. Members, residents, and guests of members shall not engage in any abusive, disrespectful, or harassing behavior, either verbal or physical, or any form of intimidation or aggression directed at Lakewood Community Service personnel, LPOA management, agents, employees, or vendors. Well, that doesn't apply. Member residents and guests shall comply with all directions from Lakewood Community Service, the management, agents, and LPOA employees when utilizing common areas and amenities. Now remember, the citation said a staff member told me not to vape, and I did it anyway. So Sean's email clearly shows they purposefully embellished and twisted words to make the citation fit a rule so they could charge me $100 and assess me 6 points. Absolutely disgusting. I'm not going to stand for it. I'll be at appeals in a couple weeks. Hopefully they make the right decision. And everybody can see that, yeah, when I post something that says, hey, they're targeting me, like this is the stuff that I'm subjected to. And now you know.